Welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk Today. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating and somewhat controversial topic in the world of coding and artificial intelligence: the limits and challenges of using AI tools like GitHub's Copilot, particularly when it comes to so-called banned words. So, as you might have heard, Copilot, this powerful code generation tool, has been designed with certain safeguards in place. It actually has a list of words and phrases that it won't process. Some people are linking this behavior to an issue or even a bug, which has sparked a lively conversation in developer communities. What's intriguing is that these banned words often relate to concepts like gender or sex, which brings up significant questions about the role of AI in coding, ethical considerations in technology, and the balance between safety and freedom of expression. Now, let's break this down a bit. On one hand, many agree that preventing the use of potentially harmful or sensitive language in code is important. We want to create coding environments that are inclusive and free from bias, right? But on the other hand, there's a fear of censorship, particularly when it means restricting developers from using words that are absolutely critical in certain contexts. It raises that classic question: where do we draw the line? Imagine trying to write a code function that involves any sort of research on gender studies or sexual health. If Copilot stops suggesting code when those terms appear, it could accidentally stifle important conversations or even project development. This dilemma really got me thinking about how we navigate language in tech. Just like in everyday life, coding has its own linguistic nuances, and what might be sensitive in one setting isn't necessarily so in another. So as we discuss this, I want to pose a few questions for you to ponder. How should AI tools handle language that varies so widely in context? Should there be greater transparency about what triggers these bans? And importantly, how can developers ensure that their work remains representative and inclusive without being stifled by these restrictions? Before we wrap up, let's summarize some key insights. We've explored the dual-edged sword of maintaining sensitivity while also ensuring developers have the leeway to express themselves fully in their work. It's clear that the conversation surrounding AI and language is still unfolding, and it's one that warrants ongoing attention from both tech giants and the developer community. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tech Talk Today. I hope you've enjoyed this exploration of Copilot's limitations and the larger implications for our coding practices. Until next time, keep questioning, keep coding, and stay curious.